Hey guys, just going to do a quick unboxing and show through video of this Stage 6 Pro Replica exhaust for TGB 50cc models. So I'll open up the box and show what's in the kit. Alrighty, so these are all the parts that you get in the kit. Obviously see mounting bracket here, a little bag of bits and pieces here. You'll see the rubber for the silencer connection, and a little Stage 6 metallic sticker here. You just got to chuck on the silencer. As well as gaskets, some spacers, spring for the silencer connector, and all the bolts and bits and pieces. So like I mentioned earlier with these exhausts, they come in two finishes, chrome and a clear lacquered finish. So this exhaust, being for the TGB, only comes in a chrome finish. The chrome finish is really good, mainly because it doesn't rust, as the clear finish is, the heat eventually burns the clear finish off. As it's just sprayed on there, which eventually leads to the exhaust rusting and needing to be sanded down and repainted, or risking damaging it and getting holes in it. So chrome is electroplated on, so it's pretty hard to get off. So it's very difficult for this exhaust to be rusted. So along that same sort of line, you'll see all the fitting parts here are powder coated black as well. Same sort of idea with powder coating. That's very similar to being electroplated on there. It's actually fused on there, so it doesn't come off very easily. So this is certainly a good exhaust for most coastal places in Australia. Pretty salty air, so very difficult for this exhaust to rust. So you'll see with as with other Stage 6 Pro Replica exhausts, this one has the quick release header connection up there with the spring, and a quick release connection at the silencer here. That little rubber in the packet that we mentioned earlier, according to the assembly instructions, that just goes over here with a couple of zip ties. Just stops any little nasty leaks around here. So on this one as well, you'll notice just has the black aluminium silencer. So there is a carbon silencer available as like an upgrade, and essentially just this black painted aluminium tube here is carbon fibre instead. So as with other Stage 6 exhausts, this exhaust is really aimed at sort of a higher performance top end level. You can put this on a standard 50cc cylinder, but you'll need to lighten the rollers quite significantly to get it to work properly, as because of the length of the expansion chamber on this exhaust, it's not going to start to get on the pipe and make proper power and get actual function out of the expansion chamber itself until you're really up there in RPM. So it can work, but it's not going to be a little sort of little spurts of power torque machine like a lesser exhaust might be, but you will get some decent top end with this exhaust. So but particularly beneficial with scooters that have a 70cc cylinder kit installed. It'll really get up and go, as it'll get that expansion chamber working properly a bit more quickly with a 70 kit installed. So awesome pipe, and definitely worth checking out if you have a TGB 50cc scooter. One other thing I mentioned about this pipe, it's really good. This exhaust, the way the bracket is designed, will fit the rear drum brake models as well as the rear disc brake model, the Bullet RS with the rear disc brake. Whereas every other manufacturer that makes exhaust for the TGBs has two separate models, one for drum brake, one for rear disc, whereas this will fit both. So very clever. So definitely worth checking out.